Good. Robert LaRoche. He's here on the Jeremiah Show. He's actually back in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. That sounds nice right now, about now, but I guess I can't complain. I'm in Santa Barbara, California. I don't know which one. It's a toss up. We should switch spots though, just for fun. Safer Inside. That's what we're listening to now. It's off Robert LaRoche's new album, Forevermore. You can get it on OMAD Records or at robertlarochemusic.com or any of the streaming sites. But hey, support Robert. That's what it's all about. Support these musicians and artists that work so hard on these albums. And when it comes out like this one did, Forevermore, off of OMAD Records, it's an album you want to put in your collection and you'll be listening to for years. Trust me. Okay, so Robert, I've got about 20 questions in about 2 minutes. Okay,
Let's
so I'm not gonna
go.
be able,
Let's
obviously
go.
gonna, I'm not gonna be able to with speed. We could do speed questioning. All right, I'll do a couple here because the couple that I know the theme of your album is in a way love and hope and all the things that we go through as human beings, and it's very
Mhm.
relatable um, and that's what's one of the reasons that I think it makes it so great. Um, hope is important to you, and if so, hope. What are you hopeful and excited about right now?
Honestly, I am feel like I'm lucky. I'm taking care of my mom right now in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, because I live in Austin and Austin, Texas. So yeah, I'm just grateful every morning that she's 90. She's gonna be 93, God willing, in a few months, and comes out in her walker and she looks and makes sure I'm there. And because I have a vision of her as a young, robust, beautiful woman, and now she's getting she's in the final chapter, final go round. I hope she makes it to 100. But so
I
I'm hopeful that each day that she gives, she comes up and says good morning and puts her hearing aids on. That gives me hope, because that absolutely dictates what my responsibility is for today. And she loves music. So if I get a song idea and pick up a guitar, and she'll sit there for hours while I'm working on a song and writing, that's great entertainment for her.
I don't know why. That's so beautiful, and your hope for her as well. That's when she
Mm-hmm.
gets up and she puts the hearing in, and she's engaging. She wants to hear you play some new music. That's I'm sure that gets her going. I mean, that gives her hope as well. Um, I think that's a beautiful story, Robert, and I appreciate you sharing that with me. And uh, hello to your mother. Please, we should dedicate this episode to your mother. She sounds like
Why
she's
not?
inspirational. Do you have, so I was thinking about this today. All of a sudden, I don't know why it popped in. I'm like, I wonder if you've got, remember the fan clubs where like your mom or your sister or a friend would write back in the
Mm-hmm.
old days to the when the bands had these fan clubs.
Right, right,
It wasn't
right.
really the band. And I just for some reason I'm like, I wonder if Robert has a number one fan, like somebody that's reached out to you that you converse with that just has followed you for a long time, but maybe it sounds like it might be your mom.
I mean, she's a fan. I do have some very strong supporters, particularly in Europe, where I tour a lot, and so they've been extremely supportive. And I can think of a couple that are really, at a, let's say, when folks are coming to multiple
Yeah,
shows, and then you
that's what I was
actually
thinking.
then you actually get into conversations with them, then you sit down and have a meal with them, and then a friendship develops.
Hmm.
So there are a few situations like that. Yeah, not a lot, but there's some.
Any
There's
names you
some.
want to give out, or you want to keep those
No,
private?
no,
Okay.
no. I
All
keep
right.
that
Well,
private.
so we've got to say goodbye, unfortunately, right now, but I'm going to see you and Patricia Vaughn
Yeah.
either on October 7th up in Solvang at Lost Chord Guitars. If I can make that one, I'm going to definitely try to get up there. But I guarantee I'll see you on August 10th at the Mint in Los Angeles. You guys go on at 8 o'clock. You got to get tickets now because this thing it might already be sold out, but I'm going to actually get a couple tickets from the Mint and email me or DM me or message me or whatever you wanted to do. But get a hold of me because I do have some tickets to give out for the Mint
Great.
show with Robert LaRoche and Patricia Vaughn. It's going to be an amazing show. Your violinist is joining you.
Yes, he's a genius. His name is David Perales, and he's an Austin guy. He's been working with us for 20 years, and he's coming out for that show. So it'll be the acoustic trio, myself on guitar, David on violin, and of course Patricia fronting, singing, and playing castanets. And
And
that's going
Patricia,
to be a treat.
we didn't say this, but she is Zorro Girl, so she gets a lot of fans for that one, right?
She was in Sin City, yeah,
Sin
yeah.
City.
Yes, yeah. She's
Yeah.
done several acting roles over the years.
Yeah, so come see Zorro Girl in person for all you nerds out there. I'm a nerd too, so I say that with affection. Home Again, it's their featured song off the album Forevermore by Robert LaRoche on OMAD Records, robertlaroche.com. You can find all his socials and everything else up there, the tour dates that we just mentioned. Again, hit me up at you can email me, you can find my contact, and I'll get you free tickets for that work. Robert, Home Again. What do you got to say about it? This is a really pretty song.
This I love this
Or
song,
actually, it's
and
fun song too.
yeah,
Upbeat.
I like this one because it's got the 12-string Rickenbacker in it, and we wanted it to have a jingle jangle. It's got an obvious Byrds influence, of course. I'm a huge fan of the Byrds. So I guess it's about being a little bit homesick, but there's also a line in there, drop down to my worn out knees and pray again. So there's a lot of recovery stuff in my songs, disguised as,
Yeah.
not disguised, but without being overt. There's a lot of recovery
But
stuff in my songs, and then in this case, redemption and the power of prayer and spirit, not organized religion. I'm talking about organized religion now. I have nothing against that. That's not my deal, but just spirituality and being strong enough to ask for help, because to ask for help also takes strength and vulnerability, of course.
True.
And
Final words.
vulnerability can be sexy if you ask for help. If you stay in vulnerability and you're miserable, not so much.
Well, yeah, and vulnerability will also, I think, open you up and move you down the line in life. If you, by being vulnerable and somebody being receptive and maybe giving you some advice or helping you out, that moves you a little bit further down the line. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love it. I love the song. I love the whole album, Forevermore. Robert, really appreciate you coming on and taking time out from your maybe a mid-afternoon nap or a stroll along the beach. I don't know. Playing some music, whatever it is. We got you for an hour, and I appreciate that. I know time is so valuable, and I appreciate that. Appreciate you. Can't wait to see you guys in Los Angeles at the Mint on August 10th at 8 p.m. And here it is. You get the final words out here, Robert. Anything you'd like to say to your fans, to your friends, to your listeners?
Well, I can say, check out my new CD. It's 10 songs. It's called Forevermore. It's on OMAD Records, OMAD, out of New York City, and that stands for Ordinary Madness. And come and see. I'll be performing with Patricia Vaughn at the Mint in Los Angeles, Saturday, August 10th at 8 o'clock. And big thanks to you, Jeremiah, for having me today. It's been fun.
Well, here it is. It's Home Again off the Forevermore album. Enjoy. Robert LaRoche, thank you. Communicate, but listen more and evolve. And everyone, have a great day. Go pick up that album. You'll thank me later.